movement happened. That's pretty much here, overlapping that gap, traded perfect. There was another
So
liquidity MSS inside of that.
yeah,
So from here to here, maybe it can come around this area sometimes later and then fall. I don't know
yeah.
about this huge gap, what happened.
It
So
turned off the money market equal lows.
this is pretty much a obvious sell side along with the rest of them if it's going for. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's focus on Nasdaq NQ. Let it be there actually. Sometimes I might need to see what's happening. And 15-minute is still okay. Finally it broke, and
Yeah,
that OTZ retracement actually delivered or not? No, not yet. Still the high. Still the high is
yeah,
so. If let's say for the sake of understanding, okay. Uh,
yeah.
uh it's okay. I'll fucking draw those again. Your chart right now should look something like this.
It does.
This is
It has that.
this is
Which,
the
yeah,
this is the sell side
yeah,
and this is the buy side. You have the rest you can draw, but this is your dealing runs. Okay,
y-
regular trading hour. This is your opening runs gap. Market traded 50% of it, I believe.
yes,
Yeah, so 50% traded, went higher, took so 930. Okay, high to low. This when 930 when 930 started. Okay, this is your New York session range,
yeah,
sell side, okay, and buy side. Market, I'm on 1 minute. Okay, no worries. So market was pushing higher and took the sell side. Now I have a
yeah,
bearish dealing range. So this is my range.
yeah,
Since I have a bearish dealing range because it is a bearish leg. Okay, I'm
yeah,
looking for that. So market traded OTZ is still,
yeah.
this is my sell side, that is my buy side. Okay, sell side
Took,
taken. So now
yeah,
this can be my protect. This buy side can be there, no issue, because still this is a dealing run. Remember, dealing runs buy side. It's like this is one buy side. Now the sell side is taken. This is the next buy side. Okay, after the MSS, this was the
yeah,
next highest it reached. So now again the same scenario, which is you can start to look for the OTZ. Okay, but if it's going further lower, you can extend. Finally, this is that. Now, at 10 o'clock, the way the 4-hour open low was forming, I was less interested to look for a sell. But
yes,
let's say you took that sell. Okay, you didn't understand the 10 o'clock issue. So you took a
yeah,
sell, you took a stop loss. Okay, and you targeted 1 to 2.
yeah,
So it gave you a stop loss. Okay, it was still holding. Finally, it gave you a stop loss. While it gave you a stop loss, it traded above that high. So now you have a new dealing range, especially when it took that high, you already have a like bullish bias. But
yes,
since it took the dealing range old high also, you are bullish, right? So the new dealing range, this is the buy side, and this was the lowest. So this is your
yes,
bullish dealing range. You know how the structure shifted over there. So now what you are looking for? From the low to the high.
OTC.
Yeah.
Oh,
OTZ, fair value gap here. And I
yeah,
always say at least try to take the entry one tick inside of fair value if possible. Okay, so it could have been literally the low, doesn't matter. Still, this is your OTZ low.
yeah,
This is sorry, OTZ fair value traded. You can expect that to a bag because we have consecutive order blocks. We have that OTZ fair value perfectly aligning. And then this high is going to be the target, but because we look for a 1 to 2, this is your 1 to 2. Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
currently market is very close to delivering that. I don't need it. How can I cancel here? Okay. So this is that OTZ trade. that is still going on. By the
Yeah.
meantime, because I know when and how it can deliver, this could have been a bearish. I was bearish, right? So I
Bearish
looked for
setup.
the bearish one. While it's retracing, that could have been a winning trade for me as a thing. High is
Yeah.
getting taken out, so must take a partial above this, and then you can hold the rest wherever you want to. Because usually the target for the market should be the high it is retracing from. Okay, and
Right.
along with that, whatever it is, but the structure gonna tell you if I'm going for the rest of the level or not.
Yep.
So once it takes that high, that should be a partial. Like this is already a partial for you, or that 1 to 2 as I was looking for it. Like that's what I look for in every one of my trade. Why is it 1.9? Yeah, like this. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
This can be your partial already, just that portion it doesn't matter. Okay. This is
Yeah.
this is already 1.9, so should be all
Yeah.
right. But 1 to 2
Good.
is what we look for in every trade. That's why this is the 1 to 2. Right. I would even go for that level, but it's okay. This is going to be your profit, maximum profit closer. And
Is
now that the
the
high is
level?
taken, let me keep it aside. Like not
Mm-hmm.
even let's just put a line at this level. We want to
The
see
low
if it
versus the
hits
high.
that or not. So now you have a new low
Yep.
and you have a new high. It's in a form of retracement. So I don't even know if it is going to retrace now or not. It
Yep.
can extend, just keep
Yep.
extending
Yep. Got it.
that.
Got it.
And if
Yep.
it's reaching for your height, like you have to have a stopping point, right? You cannot just keep going like that. So you have a stopping point. If it's going there, you are not looking for a, you can keep this but not looking for a buy anymore. Instead what you can do is from a bearish high time frame PDRA, you can look for
So
a
back
sell
down to
until
the
the 50 or whatever,
OT,
that way.
OTZ.
So this is the 2R area. Okay, so partial, where is it here? This is the
Yep.
2R. If it hits that level or goes through that level, that will be the 2R delivery. But dealing runs by side taken. So now this leg, if it takes this low, we have a bearish MSS. Simple. Doesn't
Yep.
matter how many good, equal, relative equal it's leaving. It can happen. And this is a high. That's a high. Like that's a equal high over there. Those can be taken. And this is why. Anyway, if it even like leaves this gap after this 12 minutes, it can still be a thing. I was looking for that last gap to be broken and the first gap of the day to be created. So far we don't have any gap. This is the day,
Uh-huh.
like the New York people. So if it creates this first gap, let's see if it can deliver something more towards that other buy side, which is this size, this level. But this is never our target. Okay, never means dealing range gonna tell us if we should be targeting it or not.
Yep.
The way, okay, so that was that perfect 1 to 2 delivery over here. Okay, so now let's see what happens. So you can extend it by this much.
Yeah.
And if it goes below this, the further it goes, the less, like the smaller the fair value becomes. This fair value.
There's no wick on the 15.
Yeah, that's why it will be better if it doesn't trade this fair value now, if it comes there later after confirming the fair value.
Yeah.
Anyway, this leg is not super strong. This was good, but this leg sucks,
There's like
especially the 15 minute.
one fair value gap.
Yeah, nothing in this leg, nothing in this leg, only this is the fair value, which is a 15-minute opening. So it sucks. So now we have a smaller 15-minute fair value. I'm not expecting any fair value, first of all. I want to see it's done with this bloody bullishness.
But we're not trading anything on the high time frame in terms of, or are we? Let me check.
Hourly we
Uh,
have still that gap, but anyway.
oh yeah, yeah,
It's okay. You just keep this portion. Okay. Either this mark that, maybe keep this also. If it's taken, remove it. But this is
yeah,
important. This is important. How
yeah,
far it has reached based on that. And then this is that hourly fair value gap.
yeah,
Okay. Like
yeah,
you can keep the full gap because this is a liquidity there.
yeah,
So you know like how far the gap is filled.
yeah. Should trade the CE at least. Well, there's some 15 minutes there as well. I know.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it should trade until this,
yep.
which is, let me make a mean threshold. So that's like 25,515, that far. If it is still bullish. Funny. You know what's funny? This low to the high it just created. If it's coming for the
Yep.
OTZ retracement, that negative 1.5 is literally the perfect overlap with that buy side.
Yeah, exactly. It's overlapping it exactly. I notice that a lot. I notice that a lot. You know,
So,
that happens a lot.
so this is still a dealing run sell side when this can be a new dealing run sell side. Okay, like this one is valid for shifting market
Yeah.
until the new one forms. Then you can move it to the new one that way. So the 1:2 delivery happened of this trade from this low to that high. This is your new DRT. Oh, sorry, DR.
Yeah.
Adding more, good. Add more until the all-time high. Keep holding it. Just don't shit on your pant when it takes this liquidity. I'll just mark it like yes. But what did I do, brother? This one needs to be locked. Proper annotation. How big did I draw that one? Oh my goodness. It was bigger than it's like next 3 months sort of size. Still, it's next 2-3 days. Holy shit. What's wrong with me? Stay close to the current price. Yeah, that will do. That will do. So your boom shakalaka, which is your 1 to 2 perfectly delivered. That gap was still holding. We are still getting a small 15-minute bullish gap that we are expecting. We can include the volume imbalance, but it's okay if you can keep the eye. So this is that 15 minutes FVG. This is that other high. These are the rest of the highs. Now let's see what happens. So this is not, if it takes that high, I will remove that one and I will just move this one above that because it's no retracement happened. Like the proper retracement is not there yet.
Yeah.
So that's
25%.
pretty much, taken, so let me just remove it. Taken means it tapped it because I'm gonna move it there.
Ah,
I'm gonna move this one here. So I will have one line to remind me how far we have reached. Just making it smaller, that thing. And because I removed everything else, let me keep my red yellow. And I'm more interested in this low. Like this is literally a measure. Because this is where the fair value starts.
yep.
Daily. Sorry. So this is where the fair value starts. Okay. And close
Yep.
to that, this is now exact equal highs. And why this is important? You can use this one, but this is like at least 2 candle on the left, 2 on the right. So from here to whatever it does, let's say like it went until this far, 50% coming back, then again reversing that part. And remember I said this is our MSS. Okay, can go
Yes.
for the this, but not before trading it. And if it's living like that, it's literally going to be our long-term liquidity, just like what we did over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Which I don't want to, because I want to, when this one was taken, okay, I was bullish yesterday. Like I was
Yeah.
supposed to be bullish yesterday, because I mentioned like this will be our daily MSS. Okay. Inversion, continuation. It came traded that. I couldn't be bullish the way it left those liquidities, the way it expanded. Okay. And then after taking this is like breaker overlapping fair value now. So good fair value. All it had to do is clear that yesterday, and then that 10:30 order block, whatever, like the structure it started to create, I would go like the same day I wanted to take that buy also.
Uh-huh.
It didn't
Yep.
happen. So I'm okay to let go this buy side, and then I'm gonna target the rest. And it just took this high, like this can
Yep.
this daily high. That's the
Yep.
level it traded. So
Just
let's see.
tapped it. Oh, that was a
This is
daily high. Yeah.
this. I don't like it. This fair value gap with both side volume imbalance
Propulsion
on a
block.
day.
Not
This
propulsion.
one?
What is it? Suspension. Suspension.
Oh yeah, this is a suspension block. So liquidity order block. Mean threshold was traded before. Yesterday we had some beautiful structures happening around this. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. That was the low. You can mark the block level low. Okay. On the daily.
Yeah.
On the daily, this was a liquidity grab over here. This one. If I put a line at this level with white color, maybe a little bit thicker so that I can differentiate. This was your yesterday's, day before yesterday's move. This was that
Oh,
area. Okay. Especially if you check my screenshot on the community, I was in this trade yesterday.
uh, liquidity
Inflation, this trade.
version.
It's 150 macro fair value.
Uh-huh.
This was a very powerful fair value. If it's inverted by any chance here, this move would have started using this inversion and then overlapping the daily order block level. I took this one yesterday. It's still here. I know it's a sideways, but you can see I have that level marked over here. See this 252 to 8.7, and this is that fair value gap that I was talking about.
Yep.
Okay. I was about to close that Discord. And this is that 25234 and 252, those areas. And this is that 2-time revisit of that fair value gap, that entry.
Mm.
Okay, so let me remove it now. Let me remove it now. Now let's see what's that. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. All this time I have been waiting and you didn't say shit. Two gaps, inversion, consecutive order blocks, fair value gap, inversion fair value that was getting used for the buy side liquidity. Now that was my trade, brother. And then the 15-minute bullshit price action already messed up. How far could I hold? At least a partial. Okay. So this fair value as my partial on this entry. Was it worth it? I would at least take 25%, so around this area. Was it worth it? 1:1, 30 handle. How about 1 to 2? All good. Not interested. But I'm looking for the stopping point. Okay, that's why I was mentioning this fair, because I'm not seeing any reason. On the other hand, it has taken that near liquidity. It has expanded lower. 930 opening.
Is it SMT? Is it on ES or ES is way low? Let me
ES
check.
and YM are way low from the beginning. From the beginning.
Okay, if we
It
take
was,
this low, that's a market structure shift.
and that's what I was waiting the whole time. That's why I was a little bit, but it's okay. I don't have to hold, like, I don't have to capture the high of the day to the low of the day. That's the part. But this was a good one, bro. This is literally a liquidity MSS with inversion fair value, two bearish gaps. It was
Yep.
there for a try, for a entry.
Yep.
Maybe a stop loss. If there was a week, I would maybe put it for the lower, but there was no week. And then dozy expansion continuation, those part. So all good. It has swept that low, not bad. But until this low is taken, we are still not interested. Because between two highs.
Yep. Too hard. Yep.
This is the internal, but this is the external. We are still within this. That's what I was saying. Oh shit, I need that one. Why did I move it? I wanted to remove something like this one. OTZ?
Yeah. What is he?
But I don't want to see OTZ is working good. I want to see OTZ is getting fucked. It's Friday, come on man. We cannot, like, at the high of the day, how the fuck we can? High of the day, high of the week. How can we take a trade? Like weekly candles high. How?
Yeah.
15-minute looking good. 15-minute. Let me check actually. I just forgot about my other one. 15-minute looking amazing, bro. This is pretty much like change in state with a expansion. Oh, there is no fair value gap. Fucking hell.
Didn't form, yeah.
In that case, that was the like order block
Great.
retest. 5
Yeah.
minute. It was a good one, bro. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Having that gap. over here.
Inversion also.
Let it take this low and let it form a better structure. We will take a bearish OTZ entry. This is a 5 minute no week. This it's okay. 15 minute is looking amazing in terms of the okay accumulation. Okay, still consolidation, manipulation happened higher. No body closed above the highs. Okay,
Yeah.
literally all the bodies are still inside. So if it's giving me a bearish gap, which will be the first gap of the day on a higher time frame perspective, I'm still waiting for that because if it is falling, the only area it can come is for these lows, even this low. Like here is the gap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'm not expecting all the way here. At least I can expect a portion of that move from the low of the day to high of the day, from the range. I have some liquidities here, equal
Yeah.
lows here, so whatever, let it form that. It was looking good for a sell short, man, and I was literally waiting for that to happen, but unfortunately it's okay. It's okay. There was no fucking fair value, man. 15-minute fair value was not there. Security border blocks, propulsion. Can this be? I mean, not a good one, but still, since it did that, force was there, no fair value. Oh, okay. Let's see. This has to be maybe the unfilled gap. Fuck. This
Which is your
size.
propulsion block?
Just a sec. This.
That's the propulsion block. Okay. Oh, because it traded the week of a consecutive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Consecutive order. Yeah. Got it.
So propulsion. This is that trade. This is that force. This is that first gap.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot press the button because I don't have that billing runs created yet.
Yeah.
But if I was looking into the chart around this area, I might have taken this one as
You
a
already.
scalp or
Yeah.
something, like from
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
like at least 25% of a gap. So
It's quite clean. Yeah, because it already created a CST.
yeah, but it's okay, no problem. And the whole time I'm saying I'm bearish, so I'm still bearish. And then look at your hourly, bro. How beautiful it is looking. Taking high,
Yeah.
failing to close. Taking high, failing to close. Taking high, failing to fuck my luck. It's now expanding. Oh man, look at that unfilled. Even if I saw like a little bit earlier, I could maybe have done something, but it's okay. It's okay. There is no hunks and punks. Just keep this fair value gap as
Yeah.
your first presented. 10
Yeah.
a.m. first presented and the emoji. These are the two gaps you want to keep for Monday, like until Monday. Especially PM session, this gap is a very important gap, so do not forget. 10 a.m. And if you don't know how it is important, I will show you how it is important. Friday.
I already wrote Friday on mine. I want to watch it on Monday.
Monday, the first one you want to watch is going to be your. Oh, you
6 a.m.
motherfucker! Look at that delivery, bro. Okay, by the way, if it gives us a trade over here, okay, do not frame it at the low of the gap, at least 50%, if not at the top of the gap. Let me try, okay, because this is a regular gap that can be fully filled. I don't know. I'm like until here with that size of a stop loss. So maybe I can take 10 and then take some partials. It should go for at least 50% of the, okay, this is a paper trading. I'm putting it at the 50% area, but it should go at least 50%. This is already MSS on a higher time frame, by the way. On your 15, on
Yeah.
your 5, on your every time frame, this is a MSS. So now you can look into that part. And this is unfilled gap, so can fuck, bro. I waited for this fucking move from that high. All good, all good. Unfilled is unfilled. Could have been a trade around this. Now,
Sorry, bro. I think you might have mentioned it. What's special about these unfilled gaps that you give quite a significance? Just I might have missed it.
what's special about unfilled gap? We have consecutive order blocks. Market traded that. Fucker. And then this candle, okay, turned
Yeah.
into a propulsion block. And this candle confirmed your propulsion by closing below the opening price. Even better, it closed below the wick. This
Okay.
candle traded the propulsion. Now you want to see the force that sends the rocket to the sky. So in this case, our sky is lower, okay? So started the force. With the force, the fair value gap, it should not have enough time to trade that fair value because we want to see the rocket to the sky, okay? If the rocket is shooting from the base
Yeah.
and it's coming back around the base again, it's gonna crash, right? So you don't want to see the crash happening. Instead, you want to see rocket is going towards the direction. So unfilled and then continued. Now that this fair value was not traded, I'm a little upset because I don't want to trade from here. It is the same. Trade around the midpoint or upper level of that gap and cover that fair value gap candle high since I have more than one fair value.
Cool.
And then target that. So yeah, that's why the unfilled gap is important.
Is OTZ important now on this leg?
Can be, but I believe it can happen after this low also. Because that's a no man, will it happen? I don't think so. Oh fucking hell. It's just this entry. It's not going to. So at least the 50% or the high. Don't worry, it's coming for the high. Because this is a gap, it's gonna be fully filled. It can be like gonna be means it can be fully filled. This is that gap. Okay. And I would maybe even try here, but it's okay. And this is your 10 a.m. first gap. Either you mark that small one or you mark that big one. I marked the big one because that's where we had the. Yeah, it is what it is. So 50% of the high. I'm still expecting the high will be revisited. So let's see. Because we have literally 2 minutes left for the 15-minute candle closer. Oh, motherfucker. 200 handle move missed while I was trying to talk about something else. And all these people never mentioned, brother.
I was
You
watching
don't
you.
understand.
I was watching you. I wasn't looking at the chart.
And what's the point having 3, 4 monitors?
I was watching
I'm,
you. I focused on
I'm
you.
telling myself, Outlander,
Oh,
have
okay.
literally 4 monitors now. You saw my previous
Oh,
photo that I sent?
Yeah, I saw that.
So I have like 3 already there, and the fourth one is right in front of me with a different account logged in. And I
I,
missed. All good.
I was on the shop, but I was watching the 50 minutes. I posted it. 11,
Yeah, but
11:30.
I read
We
it.
have
I
got it.
read it late, bro. I read it late.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. They see, Shiv took it. Shiv took it. Congrats. I was
Shoop,
expecting if it tapped the, yeah, the
Shoop,
order block, he will take.
Shoop took it based on the propulsion. You fucking Shoop.
Uh,
Shoop, I hate you, bro. I hate you.
at least one of in our community too. I was about to log into the trade away. I was watching the other.
And guys, it sounds odd, but this is your breaker. Your
No.
breaker block is here.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
And what I said, it will come back for the high of that fair value.
Huge breaker.
If, if it doesn't give the entry, I have nothing to say, nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
But pretty much. Come on, baby. Don't be shy, because you want to trade at least this level, if not that 930 opening price. Come on, you can fuck off after trading that. Yeah. Man, could have been great if we had 5 minutes. Okay, that's the 5 minute fair value also, and the stop loss is covering that. There will be that fair value gap, that thing, breaker is until. So that's the entry. Isn't the stop loss set? Yes, the stop loss is set. So breaker traded. The breaker traded, and that 930 price is traded. And that thing, as I was saying, it can come for the 930 opening also. So that's that opening area. Boom. Come on. Now the next push. Not higher, lower. Like this. Should be okay. Because it covers a whole lot of things, like 5 minute, that breaker, the overall breakers 50%, a little above that, the fair value gap, that portion. So let's see how good it is looking. I know this is a dangerous thing ahead of us, but I want to see it's inverted, reused, boom, that way. And if you are willing, take a partial around here. Like this. Why? There is your emoji somewhere here, I forgot, but yeah. Like I removed when I removed everything. That's your emoji Friday. Three gaps you want to keep. Market open gap, 10 a.m. gap, and Friday, and 2 p.m. gap. Dude, just by knowing that it can retrace here and then it can go lower. It was already showing me like $150 plus. 13 handle, yeah. Not bad. All good. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm looking for the bigger push. So don't worry if I'm saying something. I'm just saying if I had to make that minimum profit, okay? Like this is $210 already. If I had to make that minimum profit, what did I say? Like when it was trading here and coming lower. Oh, by the way, by any mean, any chance, if you want to take a partial, take a partial below that low. Why? This is the low it was retracing from. So whether it's one contract out of 2 3, take a partial below that low, whether it's two contracts out of 2 3, whatever. This market is in a very good structure. 15 minutes is looking crazy amazing. Like 15-minute open high also happened. Finally expanding the range outside of that consolidation, which is already here body closed. And if it's closing there with a bearish gap, like compare this versus this is what I waited the whole time. Just could have been in a trade from here. Like this is that 1 minute gap that I was marking, this one. Okay. While taking maybe a partial somewhere, but it's okay. Friday, brother. Friday. Friday is your dry day. Isn't it 10 o'clock? Ten a.m. Friday. Okay. I have marked it. I had marked it the way it is supposed to be. Boom shakalaka now. Maybe. Sorta. Kinda. Outlanders language. Sorta. Kinda. I know stop loss is like a little peak. It's like 400 plus. But yeah. You take according to your way. It doesn't have to be 400 plus for you also. But we are having fun. Fun gonna begin very soon. This is macro already, right? 50 candle, 50 candle. Come on, bro. Tick below that. Yep, good enough. And final TP. I mean, I'm willing to take it somewhere here, but let it be there. Who cares? Paper. So money is not money, no problem. Guys, understand the whole part hourly. What do you think happening right now? Going here, failing to close above, failing to close above, failing to close above. Finally, this was a 4-hour candles high. Like previous 4-hour candle high. Took the high, shook the market. Took the high, shook the market. Who is going to stop? This is what is going to stop. A 4-hour bullish gap. Okay, and the way it left those, I wouldn't be surprised to see it's going for that. But today I'm not gonna target all the way here. Only couple of times in history it happened, like Friday came for the came with a 1100 1200 handle move. Okay, like Friday down close. You want to see that? Yeah, I remember the candles, brother. This was a Friday. No, where was it? Here. This was a Friday. 10 October 2025. It was like 11 or 1500 handles in a single day. 12:30. Then this was a Friday, if I'm not wrong. Where was that Friday? Another big candle, something here or on this leg. This leg, some one single Friday move for. Oh no, this was the opposite on Friday, but it was first. Oh, this move happened, I think, outside of the trading hour, around the last hour. This was a Friday move, but where was it? It's too far. But yeah, I remember there was some last hour volatile movements. But anyway, be careful. Take a partial wherever you want to take it. Okay. Whether it's the low of the dealing range, whether it's here, just be careful with your partials. Do not sit on your profits on a Friday. And on the on the 15 minute, on the hourly, whatever it calls, finally we have a structure. We never had a fair value. Remember I was saying like this is a breaker for you. So if you want, you can put a line over here as, I don't know, breaker, like so. It's okay. Pretty like 15 minutes looking amazing, hourly looking even more amazing. So if you want, you can take a partial below this low, which is the New York session thing. Okay, so this is that New York session thing. I'm interested for the lower. That's the part. Okay, like this is where I'm taking the partial, and the rest I will see. Unfortunate event. What is it? Sorry, here. So 7. So this is the power of waiting, and this is the power of knowing that how you can take. This is a fair value. Okay, I don't want to see it's broken. This could be your partial, but this is no matter what a partial. If you're not taking a partial here, this is a no matter what partial. I don't care there is PD array or not, but there is liquidities. Okay. But this is your New York AM session low. Must take a partial if you haven't. And eventually, okay, this fair value gap, I know how the continuation fair value may get traded. So that's why my entry was above the fair, like at the top of the fair value instead of the low or 25 or mid. And when it was trading and coming lower, I said, don't worry, it will still come back and give you the trade. What is it? Tajul. Oh. You know why I took this trade, Jack T. I know why you take this trade. Where is that one? Let me make it smaller. Yeah, I know why you take that trade. I definitely know why you take that trade. And I definitely know why I take that trade here. Okay, first I was trying here, remember? And then boom. Anyway, let it deliver. I'm seeing more than 1 to 2 profit over here. Okay. What is that color? Okay, partial. Come on. Good. Partial taken. Stop loss shaken. Boom. Boom, brothers. Fuck my luck, brother. I closed all my charts, so I didn't take it on my other top step. But that's how you know the direction, and you can wait and let go the fucking thing. Okay, just because it's going high doesn't need to be a good thing. I'm coming in a minute. Okay, this is the market open gap. Again, if you haven't taken a partial here, if not there, you are trading wrong, and you should not be trading because you are becoming greedy because you are seeing some good moves. Okay, this is your partial no matter what, and this was a partial. So any of those, if you haven't closed a partial, you should not be trading. You should rethink about your choice. Why it's important. Market open gap doesn't matter. This fair value was partially filled. Okay, where those liquidities are getting generated. Still, it's not broken. Okay. It's okay. We are bearish. I'm looking for the further lows here, even here. Okay, this is the 4 hour, the only area where market can actually cause some bigger issue. This is a very important fair value. I'm keeping that level over there. Still, remember, I didn't try to hold until this far with my partial. Okay. We have a 15-minute gap for the first time. We have it, I call it. We already have the 15-minute gap. See that? So all I did was let go this whole fucking bullshit. And that's what you should be doing. Wait, observe, found it, execute. Regardless of the result. Even I waited for this, remember. This low to be taken. Okay. There was a entry, market expanded, never went for that. By that time, created the next continuation. So this is the continuation gap. This is our breakaway gap, or two gaps. The gap candle high as the stop loss, which covers our huge breakers midpoint, 5-minute bearish gap, high and rest of the stuff. So everything was covered over there. Now, after taking partial, if you are moving your stop loss lower, and getting stopped out or something on the retracement, it's okay. We don't give a damn. But chances are very low, by the way, getting stopped out, because I'm looking at these lows must have to be taken. Only thing is, make sure you have taken partial. If you haven't taken partial, this is again another opportunity to take that partial at that similar level. Okay. Don't be greedy. That's your
Motto. The motto. Don't be greedy.
maybe
I took my
maybe like out of 10 I took only 5. Usually it's because of a paper trade. Otherwise I if it is my account, like my funded account, out of 10 I would close at least 6 if not 7, like more than 50%.
yeah.
Okay, and this was
Huge.
this is where I put the stop loss. This is where I took the partial 2.57R. If I'm taking 60% off, okay, 2.57 multiplied by 0.6. If I'm taking 70%, then it's already a 1 to 2, even if it stops me at a break even. But 60%, this is 1.54R plus whatever this R is. Okay, so 1.54 plus, let's say it stopped me here. This is another 0.4. So that's still a 1 to 2. By closing 60% here. If I close 70%, then oh fucking hell. If I close 70%, then this is already 1 to 2 closed, and then I left my partial. How? Because it's a 2.56R, okay, or 57R. So again 2.57, because I put it one tick below that, not too far below. So multiplied by 0.7, that's 1.8 are already closed, and then the rest I put here. So you got the whole point. It should not be all the way there, by the way. Somewhere here is okay. And since it's below, oh fuck, I wanted to make like take 2 more off, but okay, it's still below the 1 to 2. So let's remove 2 more contracts and leave the rest runner. So by removing 7 contracts, how much is the profit? 560, 210. Okay, and this was that earlier trade that gave me a stop loss. And then $70, I don't remember what is it, but anyway. So to not be greedy. Greedy. Oh, I'm coming in a minute, guys. Let me. My brother a little bit, and I have to pee. I deleted
Okay.
this mess. What message?
Please pee. Don't we pee your pants like Mosh.
Bro, do you even think that I pee? Like I pee in my pant ever all these years? Is that
No, I
an
think
option for me, bro?
I think you use a bottle when you're trading, like I do.
No, I use I use the super glue, bro. I have glued the hole. It's not an option for me. Okay. Coming, yeah.
This can pull back a little bit now because it's just tapped the high of the new today's opening gap. Exactly, tapped the high. I don't know. It did tap it. Reaction. I don't know. Everyone making money today. Everyone making money today. Yeah, I took it. I took it. Nice job, Caesar. I took it, but I was a bit of a pussy. I took my partials a bit early, but it's okay. And I only took 2 contracts, so that was a bit retarded. But it's okay. I think if it gives me a bit of a retracement, I'm going to get back in. I can come back up for the 15-minute gap or not? Shouldn't. Hopefully it's a bag. I'm going to have a second gap, I think. Trade the second gap and then dump. Oh, Ravi, well done, man. Short from the top. Beautiful. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I don't know why the Mosh has lost his voice. Mosh, breathe. Why no talkie Mosh?
Just a bit tired.
Breathe, mate. Breathe. It's Friday. You got tomorrow off, right?
No,
Holiday.
I work Saturdays.
Really?
I work Saturdays. I work every day.
Wow.
That's why I want to learn to trade.
I think you've learnt, no?
I don't know about that, bro. Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Give me 1 second.
It's waiting to form this 15-minute, and then it's going to consolidation now, and then tap into it, and then go lower. Yeah, why 1 second? Why not 5 seconds? I'll be back in a sec. One
All
sec.
right.
I gotta go get.
Just lock it behind you, Mom.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away. You know that song, Ravi? Know when to run. You gotta count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. It's an old song. I don't think anyone is in that age group. Didn't find the 15. And 50%. You got to know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to count your money when you're sitting at the table. Oh. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Goldie's doing fuck all. Oh, now I gotta pee. You can set the ball rolling on the peeing. Come up for the 50 minute. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Mm. Oh wow. He has already took the London Live. Yeah, he has already took. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, full shit. Didn't take it. Why is that not showing up there? Hmm. Mhm. Oof, melting.
Guys, can you see my chart still? Or no?
Can see it. Can
Oh,
can.
okay, I don't know. Like I was talking with my brother, but then the bloody it's reconnecting.
The bloody.
I thought it's my because I already like if you noticed or not, like that one was not going away when I was trying the other chart. So I opened a new tab to make it like my mouse. I was clicking it, but it was not happening over here. So I just reopened the chart and removed that other tab to make sure that it's not the internet and stuff. It's a gaffoor. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who knows why I marked that candle high? Tell me. Okay, let me put it in one place. Who knows why I marked that candle high to see how it was doing over there? One more time. Who knows why I marked this high to see how it was looking around that area?
For the turtles. Is that the previous day's high? Previous day's high. Is it?
No,
What?
you
Okay.
keep looking.
Hang on.
Previous day's high was
Down further.
here.
Under. Yeah. Which candle? Sorry.
This was the previous day high.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the
This
which?
one, this
Which?
one, this one. Why I marked this candle high?
One.
To see what market was doing there.
Oh, because it's the data high. The news candle's high.
Ah, now you got it. And because of the ling pong, I don't really know if I should be marking this or not. So let me remove the excess lines that I had. This.
Uh-huh.
So data high, data low.
Yeah, cool, man. Can this come up for the 15-minute now and then dump possibility? Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. See the dealing range it's made now and hasn't
Hmm?
pulled to 50. On the daily range, it's already traded 50. Which one's more important, the daily range or the actual new dealing range it's created?
So if you are talking about this, okay, what can possibly
Yeah.
happen? It's still a possibility that it's going higher, but you have to also observe this level, okay, which is
Yeah.
the lowest down close candle's opening price. Failing to give a change in state is a good sign. You have to
Uh-huh.
still observe these areas, even maybe this low.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
Breaker. Breaker block.
Exactly. And then 5 minutes. This is your breaker,
Yep.
right? If you refine that range, refine that thing. So this is
Yep.
okay. Keep it this way. Eventually, if you look at the chart, this was the breaker where we participated. Okay, this is where the
Yep.
breakers are. Maybe this big candle because it's inside of that candle, and we if we like it's consecutive, right? So this candle
Yep.
is a better breaker level, and then these areas are your support resistance zone. So
Mm-hmm.
this portion, yeah.
Yep.
Now this is your breaker on a market maker sell model. It's a market, like any doubt that this is a market maker sell model?
No. No. Consolidate. Yeah. No. None at all.
When if you have like when you have doubt, zoom out.
Yeah.
Accumulation
Consolidation.
on a 15-minute,
Yep.
yeah, accumulation, manipulation, reaccumulation, manipulation, final accumulation happening here, and then the
Yep.
move started, yeah, then the liquidity MSS, the expansion started. Right, this is still a relative equal low, like go to the hourly if
Yep.
you are still confused. Accumulation with equal lows, manipulation, reaccumulation, manipulation. Okay, like two stages of delivery that happened over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's retesting the change in states. Like it's literally engulfed all of those with one down close candle. So I'm not bullish
Yeah.
by any means from the starting of the day. That's what I was saying. There is no structure to suggest that we are bullish. The
Yes.
news that was happening even on this leg, it was fake. It never happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, since it created a daily bullish gap, I want to be careful about that portion, right? You got it or
Yep.
not?
Yep. Got it, man. Got it.
Okay.
It's a huge
15
bearish deal. Yeah. Huge. Sorry. Yeah.
on a
Should come
daily.
back.
This is the gap.
Yep.
And let me just make it visible on the daily. So on the daily, this is your 50. Overlaps,
Yeah.
right? As I was saying,
Yep.
this is the MSS high. MSS
Yep.
happened. We will be bullish from these areas. So somewhere here,
Right.
or even better,
Yep.
somewhere this
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It's
Yep.
retracing. Okay, let me mark like this, no issue. Like on the daily, this is a low. So mark from this low until that, which is a weekly also, like weekly low to the high. Okay, and we are in the form of creating the weekly fair value. Took the previous day high, failed to close above. Taking the previous day high again due to the size of the candle or body, the way it expanded. So was permissible, like it didn't close too far down. The rejection was not too big. Okay, usually like previous day high taken a big rejection, like week was way far from the closing price, so lower continued. Previous day high taken, big rejection. So what we expect on this day? Open high wherever it goes. Even if it took that high, I wouldn't mind. But I'm bearish. I'm not bullish. This is that day today, and it also
Yep.
aligned with the news, with the weekly candle formation day time. Those things are there, right? Today it's like Friday. It
Yep.
needs to create the weekly candle high. So
Yep.
it's creating that weekly candle high, as I was saying from the starting, that you will never see a weekly candle without a upper wick.
Yes.
Let me verify that. You can see open but no wick on the bottom as a manipulation, and it can come. But look at this, like whatever you can see within your window. Okay, this was a open, no wick, it is a manipulation. So it can go for those areas as I was anticipating from this low to this high. First thing is this fair value. Next thing is
Yeah.
this. If it's coming for the discount range, which gonna happen also. It's not out of the scene yet. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
gonna happen except for that. Okay, every other week, if I just do it properly, except for
Doesn't
this
matter.
one, every other
Yeah.
week, both sides,
Yeah.
the biggest green, the green, the green, the green, every
Yeah.
other candle has a wick on the top. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
same goes to the down candles, which is a wick on the bottom. Every candle has a wick on the bottom. Okay, all the down close candles. So
Yeah.
eh, out of, let's say, 100 candles, you will see maybe one or two with a no wick on one side of the candle.
Yeah.
But rest, it always, whether it's a small one, whether it's a big one, okay, you will see there is a wick forming. Yeah, and we don't know like how far it retraced and finally closed here. For example, it can retrace further, then it can eventually close where it is right now. It can happen, no issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that portion is needed, that portion is missing. That's the reason I wanted to see it's happening like that. On the other hand, no higher time frame PDRS forming, like literally nothing on this leg, then 15 minutes, nothing in the entire day. So
Yeah.
who is going to stop this market?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I marked that 1 minute unfilled portion. Yeah, what I said. Take, if you're not taking your partial there, you should not be trading. Yeah, it's literally because of that, which is this one.
Yeah.
These are your equal lows. This is that unfilled gap. This is that rejection or reaction. Okay, and then
Yes.
we have that market open gap to support that idea also. So either way, a good bro, come on, from here to here, this is within couple of minutes. You are like literally on the top of that fair value. You had your entry at the top of that fair value, and this is where I told you guys to take a partial below that low. Okay, so this is a 55.5 handle
Yeah. Yeah.
with two micro contracts, a stop loss like this is 21.5 handle stop loss. So two micro contract is literally how much as a stop loss? Think about it. How much was the stop loss over here?
I think.
$42,
Yes.
$43. Two contracts is $84
Yeah.
or $86. With a $86 stop loss, how much you made out of that trade? Like if you took a partial just on this level, like one tick below that low. So this is like 55 handle. Okay, I'm letting go that 20.25, just 55 handle. This is going to be 110, $220
Yeah. I made 200 because I took my
by
partial bid
risking
on.
$86.
Yeah.
$86 risk, $220 profit. What is the risk to reward here?
Yeah. It's four,
So
not two,
nearly
two,
3 year.
2.5.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
you're not
nearly three.
taking a partial, you should not be trading. It
Yeah,
was
no.
that simple over there. Okay, now
I took
wherever
my
it reaches,
partial bit early, so I only made 200, but it's okay. I'm happy. Mm.
so
I
when I
took
was
a part.
anticipating it gonna go there, I already had my stop loss. What I do, remember? Like I usually look at the lot size, okay, and then
Yeah.
I increase it, I decrease it. That's like that way. So I have like $250 risk. It's showing me nearly 5.5 contract.
Yep.
So I cannot take the point 0.5, but 5 contract, it's even less than $250 risk. And this level as partial, again, giving me this
Beautiful.
type of profit. So 55 handle. 5 contract 55 handle is $550. Less than 200, like, let me try exactly how much the 5 contract risk goes. $228 risk, 550 $550 profit.
Beautiful.
And it's okay, it retraced. It's okay, definitely it's okay. But it's not done with the move. Don't think it's done. Only thing is the retracement was not happening to the 50% or even that 15-minute gap. And this leg is not that strong also. And it's lunch hour, so whatever. Fork lunch hour. So yeah, end of the day, waited, found one setup, one trade, delivered. And just observe, bro. Like, what was the drawdown over here? The candle that gave me the entry, the next candle, one or two tick came above my entry point. And then this is the delivery. That's it. Like what I said, I don't need all the way here.
Yeah.
From the high, everything. I missed this portion, didn't take it. Calculated, okay. There was a small gap over here, which is here, should remain unfilled. It left unfilled. I was trying to enter on this one. It didn't give me the entry. Instead, it expanded, created the next one. So now this is unfilled. Okay, so I don't give a damn about that fair value. That damn means in terms of taking an entry or something or expecting market may come here. That's already done. If it had to do it, it could have done it here. Didn't give me the entry here, no more fair value. So this is the next fair value. What I said. In a leg, after trading that fair value gap, 3 bearish gaps. First one should be your trade. Second one should be the stop loss. Like the candle that created fair value, that should be the stop loss. Wasn't my trade was like this.
Yeah.
It's going lower. Of course, it should go lower. It's a bearish dealing range. It has shifted from a higher time frame. The first time in the day, we have a bearish fair value gap. For the first time, we have a bearish fair value gap. So why not? It should go lower. The whole day there was not a single gap except for this as a first time creating bearish fair value. What do you think the fair value represents?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. And always after an unfilled fair value, the next fair value it creates, it can be fully filled. Even a week can go past it, go through it, just like what happened here. While body was trading the fair value gap, we tried to go past it, trade into that breaker or that 930 opening area. Okay. So that is okay. But that's why when I was framing the setup, I didn't frame, or when I saw it's coming lower, I didn't say like I didn't move my stop loss. Okay, it's literally knowing that what can happen and how it can happen. Hmm. But I don't know if the read is okay. I will have a look in a second, but just give me a couple of minutes, which is oh sorry. I will have a look in a couple of minutes. I said I will have a look in a second and give me a couple of minutes. What the fuck? So, so what
Yeah.
I'm saying is,
More
after
more
the
coffee.
unfilled, if you identify a bearish, like your next gap of possible entry, I trusted the reason, like I had multiple areas. For example, there was a volume imbalance. So could have gone for, like, could have overshooted for that volume imbalance. This is called overshoot, by the way. And then I have that RTH gap high, okay, as a next possible retracement area. And then that breaker level is sitting at this level. Like if you mark it from the body properly, it's literally here. So that's the reason I waited until that high of the fair value. But let's say this was my entry area, this one. Okay. Try to take it around the 50%. Like not around, at the 50%.
Yeah.
Okay. Like not every time you will see it's going for the high. It had the
Yeah.
reason. I trusted the reason. That's why I got my entry. If it was happening somewhere here, that 50% could have been the best possible entry area. And same thing,
Yep.
it's like literally this is where it is. I would put the stop loss above the third candle high. Like that time I was looking like that way, by the way. So third candle high of the gap, unfilled gap, I'm not interested anymore because it created a swing over here. Can you see like two candle on the left, two candle on the right?
Yep. Yep.
So
Safe.
because of that, holy mother hood, I locked all my accounts, guys. I made a good profit on this one, but it's okay. Like good profit on the other account, but it's okay. Like my three top step, I was done. Two left, those two. So this was those two, but it's now going for that Friday low, like low of the day. It. Oh, who the fuck cares? Like when I came, literally this was my initial target while taking a partial below this. But yeah, I closed that trade in break even, not break even, $180 profit. So still it's a break even. It's like it could have been more than $1,000 there, but it is what it is. RTH low, new week opening gap, market open gap, overlapping bearish gap. And since it's all balanced in this leg, that was that unfilled portion. It is.
Uh-huh.
So since it balanced in this leg, even if you're looking for a trade, something like, nah, it's okay. I don't really want to frame it anymore. It's like someone gonna take it and then
Yeah. Better not.
fucking headache nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
See which level I was framing it and how far it came.
Yes.
So as a entry, always like I try to overlap with multiple levels. This was my entry, okay. Fair value gap is from here to here. So for the people who frames set up at this level, okay, it's okay. I don't want to put the stop loss because that will be the signal. So instead of here, you are taking where it makes more sense for you, which is this CE of the market open gap.
Yep.
And then you can let the market do its job. Okay. And based on your structure, based on your setup, wherever the stop loss was supposed to be, put it there. And this is that CE area. Okay. So what happens with that is this two tick, okay, like one handle. On a mini contract, it's $20 extra in profit and $20 less in stop loss. On the other hand, because of this one, okay, your 1 to 2 can be delivered earlier. Because of this one, your final TP, if it's hitting, you might have taken one extra contract. Maybe let's say it was showing point something, but because you entered inside of the gap, you found it a beautiful overall risk to reward, and the same risk that you are taking, it might give you more contract than
You
taking an
could
entry
have. Yeah.
here. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
everything counts, and forget everything. You got $20 extra profit, you got $10 extra profit, $2 extra profit. How many trades you have taken so far? Just check your dashboard and tell me like how many trades, the total number of trades.
Yeah. 10 trades, you made $200 extra at $20.
Okay. And that can be a difference maker also.
Yeah, it can be a huge difference. Lunchtime.
So yeah, it is
Awesome.
what it is.
It is what it is. I might head off to bed. I think I'm pretty
Yeah,
much
go.
done.
I'm gonna go as well. Like it's Friday, I don't really want to sit in front of the chart and all at a sudden try to frame. I have locked four of my accounts already.
Yeah. I want to finish
It's
the
okay.
day
Like
green. I'm happy to finish the day green. I haven't traded for a long time. Finish green is good.
finish green, small green doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
will what it calls like a scale up.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to finish Friday on a green because you got the whole weekend to. If you finish red on a Friday, it's like nasty. You have the whole weekend to like. Yeah. I wasn't planning on taking a trade, but that was just too nice earlier. That was like, yeah. I was a bit scared because of the 10 a.m., but figured, after the big candles, it's going to go through. And he did. Plus, we already made the bearish dealing range. We already market structure shift to the downside. So that was cool. I'm happy, very happy. Thanks for your help, man. I trade paper during the day. I've been trading paper gold. I'm doing very well, actually. But there's a big difference between paper and real money. It's not the same. But anyway, we'll get there. We will get there. All right, dude. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Monday. I think Mosh wanted to do something on Sunday.
Oh,
I'll be.
Sunday before I go actually, because tomorrow chances are I'm not going to spend time here. Rather than I'm gonna spend like I'm gonna use the best case of my time. So it's
Yeah.
like tomorrow who is doing it? Rabi
Sunday.
left, but is he here? Let me check the names. No, none of them are here. Fucking hell. Let's see. We'll be here at Sunday 3 a.m. New York time 3 a.m. and let's see like who is brave enough to start doing it in front of the community.
Mm.
Like we need brave hearts, brave hearts.
No guts, no glory.
I mean,
No pain, no gain.
yeah, it's pretty much like their thing. Like if they are interested, it's them getting the benefit. If they are not interested, it's
Good
also their
luck.
loss. So I don't really have any issue, and even like I have my own way of enjoying my time, so I don't really have any problem. I don't really have any problem. Thirty is all the way here by the 30 candle. Always middle of the hour. Starting of the hour, middle of the hour, end of the hour. Those things. It's okay. Let's not put any markers. Yes has taken low of the day. YM was never above the high of the day, so no issue. Same goes to yes. Not really. Yes, create. Yes, same goes to yes as well. And like that 830 high, that one was never taken on any of those. YM didn't even take the previous daily high. That was still that. Nasdaq, on the other hand, took the high, took the high, took the high, took the high. Finally, boom. Still far from the low, but since both of them has taken, you know how you want to mark this one. If it's not taken by the PM, it will be. But if it's not taken by the PM session, this is going to be the sick
Monday morning, Monday.
star. So it's a no matter what liquidity. Okay. Whether it's PM session, whether it's Monday. So since I'm going away from the chart, this is going to be there. I don't really need this one since that low is there, so it doesn't matter. And finally, this is where must have to take the maximum position off before holding for this level. Okay.
Yep.
And most importantly, keep this as the 15 minutes bag. I will put it somewhere here since it's far. Like this is literally the last gap that can hold the price. You can keep your new day opening gap if you want. And I mean, this is going too far, but anyway, this is 15 minutes fair value gap. These are the two gaps. Okay, it will be traded no matter what. Like before market going the all-time high area or that direction, the other major liquidities, it will be traded. And best case of scenario, today the market is closing back below the previous day high. You can still keep this previous day high level, by the way. The reason is very simple. You want to see where today is closing. Since we have a daily bullish gap, if it's failing to close above this, or if today is turning a down close day, for example, market came below the opening price of today, okay, like this is where it came below. Now it's again trying to push higher. But if it's finishing as a down close candle or very dozy candle, what is it looking like in terms of the daily? This is the low, right? So this is the low. So this is the low. Not that way. Let me start from the opening. So this is the opening price of today. Open. This is the low. High there. And then currently market is here regardless of the size. What is it looking like? Let's say like it even, let's say market closed here. It's a huge week on the top. Okay, so good rejection for what? For the next day to go for the daily bullish gap, which is here. Below this low is the daily bullish gap, but since it is all liquidities inside of daily, this is where it should come, if not here. You got it? And if it's closing like, let's say, red or a very small candle like this below the previous day high, below this level, okay, then that's a must. Like must. If it's closing a small red candle, then it's even better. It's a must. That Monday we are bearish. Whatever happens throughout the week, whether the or escalates like weekend, or escalates,
Yep.
or peace deal comes in, blah blah blah, I will be still bearish because it's a long week on the
Yep.
daily. So yeah, like you want to see maybe by the end of the day where it's closing on Saturday, Sunday, you can mark your rest of the levels. And since the RTH gap is completely filled up, you can still have it as a like grid levels, like this way, from here to here, like this to this. You can have these grid levels, 50%, 25% lower quadrant, you will have those reactions, rejections, those things, but it's pretty much like now it's done.
Okay. Cool. I gotta go.
No
I'm
worries,
dying.
go. I'm gonna go
I'll
as well.
I'll see you on Sunday if you're around. Ciao, ciao. Thanks, Pro.
Friday
Again.
slash previous week. That's how I'm marking that high. This is a 6 sister. It will be taken whether it's PM session or Monday, doesn't matter, must. This is where maximum partial can be closed, especially 15 minute doesn't have much over here, but on other time frame maybe 5 minute doesn't have much. 1 minute doesn't have much. So eventually the way I want to see that it will happen, which is broken, used it as an inversion coming for the daily inside of those 15-minute things. But still I will take a big partial over here due to that liquidity, which is a PM session liquidity, 230 liquidity there. So still I will do that. And yeah, don't forget your 10 a.m. first gap. Don't forget your 2 p.m. first gap and market open gap. These three gaps, leave it. Since it's a daily candle closing and a new week starting, we'll have fun around that level. Okay. And then after Monday, you can remove the rest. The way I have removed everything. For example, I don't have any new day, new week with me. I will only keep this one because it was not properly traded. This one. It just once market came and then rejected like that. That's it. Done. Okay, so good night. Bye. I got to go now. Thanks and team. Good. Oh, sorry, Sizo. Good night, brother. But yeah, what was it? The low to that high. Yeah, after taking the low, you can look for that also. What is he? Not bad. Order block. I mean, order block is actually on the left, like the fair value retracement and a small inducement was getting taken out there. That could have been order block. It's okay that you marked it as order block. It can still consider the similar thing. So I'm talking about your one area, the candle with your 1 and 7 9 on the left side, where your first red circle 7 9 circle is, that one. That is your order block, and then you can mark this as a propulsion. Okay, so order block, propulsion block, yeah, the fair value it created, it retested, refilled, maybe that was your 12 p.m. starting point or something, which is here. Not really, but anyway, lunch hour, that can be a reason for that also. Whatever it is, this is your order block, this is your propulsion. Market traded it 2 times, then finally the delivery, but strength was pretty much missing over there. That's the part. So because it would work even better if the 15 minute is getting traded with this retracement. Okay, so for us the thing is, we have a buy side, we have a sell side, not just that, for the lower also. And the only thing we have to keep an eye on is this fair value gap. That's it. Rest are done. So 15 minutes. Fair value bag, whatever, doesn't matter because it's still a bag. You can mark it like that. But this is the only thing you have to keep an eye, because you can see that same range. We have a 5 minute unfilled, 5 minute untraded, another 5 minute above that. Like overlapping it, we have fair values on the 5 minute. Overlapping that 15, we have fair value on 1 minute also here, and then the high is aligning with that unfilled gap. So whatever, like we have fair value gap presented in every time frame. From this high, once it took the low, you can look for a dealing range midpoint OTZ retracement. This is the inversion fair value it's trading. Those things are there. The thing that I wanted to mark, I forgot. What was that? What the fuck I was doing? No. This is a very important fair value gap. Okay. So whether you mark it in a different color or not, I don't know. But have to be careful about this one. Whenever the next time market comes. So this one sent back, sent backward. Maybe a darker version. That's my inversion color. Maybe this. So yeah, bye. Caesar's already gone, so whatever I said he didn't hear. But if you're asking what is the no problem internal where retailing runs, yes, and pro explain the rest. Okay. So nice job, Shub. Nice job, bro. Thanks for answering before I saw he was about to go. So yeah, I actually missed the fact. The thing is, he doesn't really trade the ICT. Like he uses the PDRS with some moving average and stuff, and then he scalps most of the time. But I don't know, like nowadays, if he got the interest back or not. Can be a thing, but anyway. Oh, good. That's why I was. Must have to take a partial. Always partial is inevitable. Okay, no hunkies and punkies with partials. And the time it was reaching for that level was amazing. Not bad. Between 50 to 10, went higher, traded that inversion, inverted another gap, which is literally your macro fair value that got inverted. So this even with a stop loss there. This okay. Let's not talk about the setups anymore. This was what the so far structure looking like. Done. So I said no matter what, okay, whether today or Sunday. So write it like 6 sister. This is a no matter what liquidity for us. Just like the other days I have shown on taken and whatever, I don't know. It's that type of liquidity. So either just what you have to do is if you're framing a setup, you can target that, no issue. Always take a partial. Okay, this is the equal low and the small unfilled portion, take a partial. Just like what happened here can happen here again. So no risk. And because it's not perfect, right? If it was perfect, it was not supposed to create a equal low over here and then go higher. It is not supposed to leave all these lows wherever fucking hell. Okay, so not supposed to leave it like that and go higher for the high of the day. Okay, like it literally went all the way back higher above the previous day high. Everything happened from this close to the sell side. Anything familiar? What if this guy does that? So I don't really want to let go the whole profit. I can take a little partial and then hold the rest, whatever, that way. So yeah, bye. Why the fuck I'm still talking here? Good night. Shubh, for the final time, bro. Good night. Okay, until you are writing good night, I cannot leave the chat. So write good night, and I'm going. Okay. And fork you, bro. You took the trade alone. You didn't tell me that it's a setup. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You should literally open the bro. There is a setup, bro. Take it like that. That's okay. But Shubh, definitely, bro. Whenever you are back, like you, yeah, if I'm not making mistake, you are on a tour or something. So once you're back, um, just set up your own time. You are a mod of the channel, if I'm not wrong. So if you are a mod, then you can literally write the like mention everyone and give us your best time. Whoever is available, let him join, and whoever is not available, it's okay. Like we will have a recording for them to watch later. Uh, Maybe have a session, show us how you read the price, how you trade. Maybe I will be getting something better from it, or if you still have some confusions, I will try my best to help you figure it out if it's within my ability. End of the day, I would really want to, like take the break from the urge of, joining the Discord, sharing the screen, those sort of thing, because I've done it enough time, bro. It's more important that I focus on my own trading, and just for a couple of weeks, and then I can say bye to Australia. I'm already like this close, waiting for the setup and room to be finished, and then life in Australia is done. 13 years, brother. 13 years. 13 years. Yeah, it's okay. 13 bloody years. The best time of my life. I am far from my home, my family members. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel okay to me. So, yeah. My father wanted to go on a tour, to Nepal. He's in Nepal. Yesterday he arrived. He reached there. So the timing was bad, but it's end of the day he was, like some of his colleagues, old friends, they are planning the tour. So he said, I'm planning to go with them. Otherwise, if it was any other time, I would maybe tell him like maybe 1 more week or 2 more week later go that time, because the the construction work is still going on. So it's like almost done. On a few things left, which if he was there could have been done by this current week or coming week. But unfortunately, I cannot stop my father from enjoying his life. He has worked hard, right? So I cannot tell him to work again and sacrifice the moments he is willing to have by his own. So I just said, okay, you go, enjoy, and be safe. Come back. Tell me how much is still remaining to finish the job. I'm here. No issue. I don't want to regret. um, on day like there will be no more father and mother. So that's when I don't want to regret and to be the best son and do the best for them. I already have a regret. I couldn't say bye to my grandfather, who was literally my best friend for the entire life. When I visited the country last time, I spent literally maybe 75% of my holiday or the visit of my country with my grandfather. And literally, after I saw him for the last time, or after I said goodbye for the last time, it may be 1 or 2 months later he passed away. So in his sleep, it's okay, all good. God took him away. So it's like every soul has to face the test of death. It's a promise. It's a must. It's an inevitable thing. So it's okay. All we can do is pray for him, do good deeds in his names. That's what my plan is. Going home, helping old people. Maybe I'll send some old guys in Huz or something, like if you guys know like the pilgrim. Yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. Good night, guys. Don't have to make your hearts sad, or don't have to fill it up with my own sadness or regrets. It's all good. Yeah, just saying it because so that you can utilize the best for yourself also. Just you don't have to, like, if you haven't thought about it, maybe this might be the thing that you can think and work towards. So hope you guys are finishing the day green. Good green, not bad green, good green. Okay. The perfect trade with literally zero drawdown, best delivery below these lows as a maximum partial point, and then it's still continuing. This is a six sister. Before I go, it will be taken whether it's today or on Monday. It will be taken. This is a must. Okay. Until this is taken, I am not bullish. Regardless of, let's say, in the PM session, it's closing here. All-time high. I'm still bearish for this liquidity. Has to be taken. And then this is my ultimate target. So this daily fair value gap. Daily starts from here, by the way. This is where the daily fair value starts. Okay, I know, but it's okay. Like, there is only liquidity right below that. So here, inside of daily, this 15-minute fair value is where market is coming soon, sooner than you think. So yeah, bye. Screen not visible. Oh, sorry, Jack. I thought I'm still sharing. I have already talked about it, but just for the sake that you are not here, I believe you left and rejoined. So these liquidities are taken by ES and YM, both of them. So this is called the six sister liquidity, which is when two of them cleared it, the other will follow. Okay. So that six sister will be cleared no matter what, which is today's low. Okay. Today, whatever the low this market created, that one. Overall, this is the liquidity that market will come to revisit and retest, which is your, so this is that liquidity I have marked the next level. Okay, and this is the today's low that I'm seeing showing. So this was a daily market structure shift. Okay, I believe it will not show, but I can make it visible. No worries. That was your daily MSS. Okay, this is a swing point, which is two candle on the left, two on the right. ICT looks for one. I don't look for one. I look for two at least. So liquidity grab, market structure shift, bullish gap here, another bullish gap here, which is a very good sign for a bigger run later. However, inversion traded, this is the continuation gap created. So this is where market should travel or come. Why this area is important? Again, this is a daily swing point it created within that candle's range or within this next inversion fair value gap. All the bearish PDRs that it broken. Okay, so this one. So low created from the lowest to the highest. This is the 50%. The fair value I have marked from the 15-minute chart is sitting literally overlapping this breaker and very close to the 50. If it's coming for 50, it's still this daily bullish gap, and there is the 15-minute breakaway gap sitting here, overlapping consecutive order blocks, breaker block, and stuff. If you are not counting this as a daily MSS, this is a daily MSS. Who cares? Regardless of what you think. And if this is your daily MSS, this is your range. Okay, so far. And you are looking for another push inside of this leg or this leg, which is quite impossible since it has already happened. Okay, inversion fair value balance price range CE already perfectly traded, went higher. Another inversion, retest, expansion. So this inversion happened here, retest happened on this day, went higher, continuation gap formed. And this is the gap that should hold it and send it to the next possible liquidity and whatever high it's creating while retracing to this area. Okay, so that way I'm looking forward to this gap, especially the 50% of the range versus 50% of the gap. Okay, it's a perfect overlap. If I go to the 15-minute chart, literally this is that 50% of the range and thing, and then I mark the fake news push the new day opening gap that high. Don't worry about what I wrote, it's just how much I love him. I cannot, there is not a single day I cannot think about him before opening the chart, so that's why I just mentioned his name over here. Okay, and the rest is followed by this way. So we are still bearish. This is the sell side PM session will target. I'm believing by any chance PM is not taking this Monday. First thing you want to see is it's taking this sell side, trading this hourly gap before finding any retracement or buy long for bigger move or something. Okay, and this 15-minute fair value and that 1-minute fair value, these two, this is going to be the best possible area as a retracement and as a fall. So if you are looking into a 15-minute structure, we have liquidity grab, market structure shift with bearish gap, high to low. Okay, this is your OTZ on a higher time frame, and right above the 50%, that's the only gap, and right like close to that OTZ, this is the only 1-minute gap that market has left, and we have a 5-minute gap around that also. So here unfilled, and then above it inside of that OTZ. So whatever it is, we are looking at a maximum retracement into this fair value and the fall into this fair value. So we are bullish until this far, bearish until this far. Okay. But choose one direction to trade. That's the most important thing, which is if you're bearish, then let go the buy long. For example, I was bearish, I let go the buy long. I took the sell short. I got whatever I had to make, I got it. It's okay. Like $800-900 is not a small amount to call it a day on a Friday. That's the most important. Okay. So I let go all this bullish leg. Even though I was mentioning the OTZ retracement and then the bull dealing runs high, I didn't participate. So that's that part. And it has just generated or created, I cannot see it on the 1 minute because of it just created a exact equal high over here. Okay, it's for that retracement, then the next push. So this is how the whole buy sides are looking right now for us to use later until this gaps midpoint. So yeah, that's the whole idea of me. So I'm bearish until this fair value to this fair value. So why I'm mentioning this is because this is the hourly bullish gap. that I want to see hourly or 4 hour. Let me check just a sec. I already forgot because the thing is missing. Okay, so 4 hour bullish gap and hourly unfilled gap. So oh, come on. How come the I don't know what happened over there. Today it's acting a little weird couple of times. This gap, I want to use it as an inversion until it goes for the daily fair value. Daily is starting from this level, by the way. So until it's taking this liquidity. I want to see it's coming lower, taking this liquidity, but because it's a 4 hour and hourly gap, okay, unfilled gap, big gap, unfilled. I want to make sure that I'm not going against it. So first until here, once it breaks, from there to there, that way. If you got my point, then this is how it looks. Okay, I'm closing my trade here. Okay, once market closing below that gap, using this as an inversion. How this was used, take liquidities. So this is a, and it's unfilled, right? So this is a gap that was respected in terms of bullishness. Once it breaks, I believe it will be used as a, like this hourly, okay, as a bearish PDRA also. Once it breaks as a inversion, I will target this next liquidity, and then because it's a daily higher than the hourly 4 hour, this is where I'm bullish again until this level. I don't care about all-time high, and whatever like the structure looks, I'll look into that thing. This is incoming sooner than later. Okay, it's incoming. It's a inevitable thing gonna happen very soon. Okay, and looking into the 1 p.m. candle, already maybe it has started the no matter what liquidity. Yeah, and I was mentioning this inversion. This inversion and this inversion. Once it takes this low, this high should be protected before taking these lows. So high here. Once it takes the low, then you can draw another OTZ, whatever. This was that 6-2 traded. Once the low is taken, this high should be protected. If it's taken, we might have a bullish MSS, and that can send it further higher than we can anticipate, maybe all the way around these areas. So yeah, we don't want to see that, because we want to see this is taken. So from here to whatever low it creates after clearing that low, we are holding until this liquidity, maybe here. Just take partial on its way. That's the most important. Always. Okay, so that's that part. Bye. Good night. It's Friday. Want to go.